Priyanka Chopra is on her feet a lot, thanks in part to her newfound stateside stardom. Given the hot Louboutins that she's wearing in her exotic video with Pitbull, we know she's doing pretty okay. Now she's ready to fly even higher in her first ever animated Hollywood project for Disney. PC not only voices the character of Ishani, but she also sings a song for the soundtrack.
Wow! You're bulldog tally hell!
Most people call me Ishani.
I was in the middle of shooting Satkun Maaf, so I was very, very focused, and I was doing the serious acting and all of that. So I read the script and I loved Ishani's character. And I thought she was, very Indian and very exotic and, sexy and fun. And so I was very excited about doing it. It took me just about 2 days to finish it.
Must be nice to be back home.
Well, it's complicated. I have 1 billion fans, and they're all expecting me to win.
Maybe this time you will.
The funnest part was when I actually saw her and I saw my voice. It took me a second to say, oh, ye kiski awaaz aa rahi hai out of this plane. But then I got used to it. It was really cool. I think, I love Disney. I love Disney movies, and this was, to be a part of a Disney movie was always, it was really cool.
Wow! This place is amazing!
It really is. And tomorrow, you'll fly over the magnificent Himalayas.
Oh, those little hills? Yeah, well, no big deal.
You like to fly low, don't you?
Oh, that? That's strategic. Air density and combustion.
You could follow the Iron Compass instead.
Iron Compass?
Yeah, railroad tracks through a valley in the mountains, so you can still fly low.
Really?
In Hindi films, you shoot the scene and then come back in and dub. Here, this was shooting. So they had a video camera on me, and then I had to just say my lines, and to create a character from nothing was a big challenge as an actor for me, which is what I enjoyed the most. But the payback was amazing when I actually saw Ishani with my expressions. The expressions I had when I was saying the lines were on her face, which I think, huge credit to the animators. It was amazing.
Thank you for coming, everyone. We look forward to seeing you at the race.
Ishani, do you really think the race can be won by a girl?
I said no more questions.
Actually, I'd like to answer that one.
I love the movie. I think it's a super sweet movie, very cute, very entertaining, totally funny, but at the end of it has a great message too, which I think is important for kids and families. And I think people will really enjoy the movie. It's turned out really cute.
They'll never catch me anyway. I fly fast, fly high, fly past, fly by, fly swift, fly true, fly by you. Don't cry, you won't be the first one to sit by and watch as the race is won. I'm not shy as long as my engines run. It's my sky. I'll show you how this is.
I knew I wanted to get somebody exotic that could represent the Pan-Asian region. And part of my process of research was getting out there and looking at a lot of Bollywood films, which I love Bollywood films. They're great on their own, so fun to watch. And I came across Dostana, and I'm like, wait a second. And I had to back it up a few times, because there was this girl in the movie. And I've said this before, man, she is a triple threat. She could sing, she could dance, and man, she's got chops. She can really act. And what we did is we were working on an exotic idea of an airplane already. So we brought in her voice and we cut it to that airplane. We kind of call it the theater of non sequitur, because she's saying lines from Dostana, has nothing to do with airplanes, but then there's this airplane. Rough shape, it didn't end up being where it is, but it was a close idea, and we could tell that this is going to really work, and she sounds great. Not only does she look great, but she just sounds great. And that's kind of how that all came about, and I feel so fortunate. That was 3 years ago. She's kind of blown up. She was big then. She's really on the cusp of blowing up in a big time here in the West. And I'm so happy for her. And she is so fun to work with, and such a genuine, nice girl. It's been a blessing in disguise.
Don't let anything distract you. She is like a sunrise after a lifetime of darkness.
Or like fresh fertilizer on a field of dying grass.
This is not your thing, my friend.
Well, I think it's a great time for art anyway. The world has become so global that I think ethnicity has nothing to do with it anymore. If you're talented, you can go out there and make a mark. And for me, I think I'm very lucky. I've got amazing opportunities, whether it was Planes or whether it was my album with Interscope, to be able to do something which has not been done before. And I hope that by me doing it, I'm paving the way for a lot more Indian people to come out there and as artists, as actors, as creative people, to be seen out there a lot. I think we have so much potential. We are so talented. We have, incredible musicians, singers, actors, dancers in India that I think we can be out there in global cinema, and I hope that I can make that change happen.
What? Oh man, that's nasty.
Mayday! Big castle! Roll right!
I owe you my life.
Are you crying?
I don't cry, I'm British.
Planes is an upcoming 3D animated adventure from Disney and a spin-off of the popular Cars franchise. Priyanka is the voice of Ishani, the main character's lady crush. Planes opens in theaters August 9th. Next week, Priyanka dishes on more career highs that are in the works.